Men are no longer allowed love even in anime by SmugAlana. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's watch it.
All men just have perverted fantasies. The average male fantasy, having a
Wow, you know, again, Josie and the tiger, yes. Genovo means again in my country language, so I end up saying this. I'm sorry. Oh my god, again, we're gonna talk about this, but I think this time we're gonna go more in depth than when we were discussing this about Kitsune. Oh my god, this is a very nice move. I've watched this, like, I think it has some months already that I watched this movie. It's very wholesome and fun and lovely. And just go and watch it. Just go and watch it. It's very nice. Right, but let's keep it watching. Let's have some fun with this, with the probably the weird comments that she's gonna show
blowing
us.
bubbles, being adorable. You disgusting heathens! You want love? You have to be so miserable, man. I love this. This is so cute. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry.
It's so wholesome and cute. It is not just men that wants that. We want that too. Oh my god, this is so. Why do we need to talk about, like, what should be the normal, the common, huh?
You should be little chatter. You should apologize to every woman imaginable. Yay! Look at how happy they are! Yay! Oh, they're twirling around.
That is so
There's a sunset.
cool.
Oh, 46 million, by the way, chat. Oh, she's crying.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
I don't know,
lot.
man. People are so cringe. Like, this post went giga viral, and unfortunately, it's never because it's a wholesome post illustrating that men just want to exercise their natural instinct to protect and provide and, like, receive, like, the affection that a woman has. No, of course not. If that were all this was, it'd have like 1 million views and probably like 0 attention. But 46.7 million?
Yeah, just by itself tell us something, right? It does tell us something. Look at how many likes it has. Oh my god.
I won't play the music, but like, you get the idea though. Like, it's just cute. This went viral, of course, because feminist can't help themselves and started schizoing the fuck out because men somehow caused every single one of their problems. Some could even extrapolate and say, like, it doesn't even have the urge to be like, oh, I need a girlfriend. This could be like a daughter thing too. Like, you just love your little child. Maybe they're disabled and you care for them. I don't know what anime this is from, but like, it just seems really wholesome, really.
Elena, it's from Josie and the Tiger. Josie Totora. It's very wholesome and cool movie. It's very lovely, and you should watch that. It's very good, very good.
As opposed to like, grrr, grrr, I hate men, grrr. Never watched it. Keep the dream alive. I mean, it's a movie. Is it bad or is it like really sad? I bet this is sad as fuck. Look too happy? Yeah, probably. It always is like that with animes like this.
It's very good.
Weird,
movie.
Since most men abandon their disabled and chronically ill spouses.
How they can simply generalize everything just like that? Oh my god, come on, don't be so stupid. And of course, there is a community note on that. This claim most likely refers to a widely cited 2015 study suggesting that men are more likely, I'm sorry, and my voice failed, or more likely to leave their disabled or chronically ill spouses. This was retracted due to a coding error that invalidated its conclusions. Oh yes, a coding error. I know it. Yes. it wasn't intentionally made to have these results, huh? I see. Very interesting. Very interesting. And of course, it's being used in the wrong way up to today as data to confirm what they want to. I mean, oh my god, this is so stupid.
They actually got community noted.
I love community notes. I love this so
This
much.
claim most likely refers to a widely cited 2015 study suggesting that men are more likely to leave their disabled and chronically ill spouses. This was retracted due to the coding error that invalidated its conclusions.
Oh, so it is spelled like spouses and not spouses, like I said. It's spouses. It's spouses.
To be honest, I think this community note is being like really generous in my opinion. I don't think she was originally stating any study. I think this is a retard talking out of their ass. A miserable human being. I promise you this is the kind of girl that thinks that the wage gap exists and is 100% real.
At least the community notes has something that she didn't have. The community notes have like actual sources for the information,
and everything else
you
in
know?
between. Yeah. You're such a miserable human being. Yes, of course there are people who are unusually cruel and leave their spouses or significant others. I totally agree. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. The world is cruel. But I feel like most people wouldn't.
I bet you guys don't
At least
enjoy
if you
that.
have a heart. I like to think that if you see an injured animal and you have the capability to nurse them back into health, and I'm not trying to compare it to a one-to-one to like a relationship in a human being, but I can tell when someone says they don't have the money to help an animal, but they still do it anyway, and the animal might be disabled, and they just want to give them a good life. I bet you 500 million% they would do the same thing to a human being. No question in my mind. That is a show of character that transcends like species. Like that is a love. That is like wanting to help someone else, no matter what. I had a colleague in my previous job who had a friend who was divorced by his wife because he was diagnosed with cancer. Yes, people are horrible. Disgusting.
If you, I forgot to tell. If you're wondering why my, let me see here. Yeah, my avatar is with one eye closed. Is that because I am with one eye closed? Because I woke up today and I'm having a problem with my right eye. I don't know what's going on, but it's actually hurting a lot mostly when I look at the extremities, at the sides and up and down. Sometimes my character is open the eye, I'm with the eyes closed all the time, the right eye closed all the time, because it makes it relaxed and it doesn't hurt when I'm with them closed. And when I search for info about it said it's just that I'm looking too much at the screen. It's just this reason. And I should take some 2 days of rest or something like that. But I just can't. I need to be here. So I just thought, why just I don't close my eyes, no? I mean, it's the least I can do because I need to keep going. So yeah, I'm with one eye closed and I will keep it like that until it gets better.
And I would hope that one day they find someone that cares about them, but like, you know, it is what it is. It's called love. Love is a sacrifice. Yeah, absolutely.
It is what it is.
It's just a mushy feeling that goes away when you're inconvenienced. Yep. And if they do leave, there's the door. You're a piece of shit. Someone out there will judge you. The other people in the, in the relationship might judge you. Family, friends, whatever. Here's another really good one. Oh, God. Male fantasy equals a woman that can't run away from him. A woman that's dependent on him. Interesting. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. What you say? What you say about this? A woman that can't run away from him. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know. I have so many things to talk about this that I don't even know where to start. A woman that's dependent on him, interesting. It's not about that. I don't think it's about that. I mean, I don't know, but it's clearly not just that. It's maybe because she feels more grateful for having someone that cares about her, even though she has these conditions. And she clearly can tell more easily than normal couples that that guy loves her more. Because why would he be with her in her condition when he could just live with a normal girl without a girl without any disabilities at all? I mean, the heck? Probably it's because they feel like they will be more genuinely loved back by in a girl in this situation, because you will realize, she will think about all this stuff, and not because you will be stuck within or something like that, but because you will be more grateful. And yes, I think that's something that Alana said to you. About what she said again about being dependent, but not. I mean, not in the way that she's trying to say, like the way she's implying here. It's like, oh, financially dependent and whatever, because she has a disability and can't work for herself and something like that. Because when I see women saying stuff like this, all that goes through my mind is financial and sexual freedom. It's all that comes to my mind.
The statue, a Greek statue of Medusa on their profile picture.
Because what she wants is to have a boyfriend that will allow her to do whatever she wants without any consequences at all, but having the benefits of her relationship with that boyfriend. It's that what she wants. But that's not gonna happen, because they are human beings too, and they expect things too in a relationship, not just one-sided. So it's an eternal exchange, and you need to be ready to do that when you decide to go into a relationship, and it's valid for both sides. And people just kind of forgot about that. They are so selfish nowadays. They just want to fulfill their desires, their expectations, and doesn't have the obligation to fulfill their partner wants. And we know already 2025, that is most likely happen to men than women. I mean, men are being way more damaged by this than women, just because society nowadays, you know. And yeah, but that's for another story. Really. Let's continue. I don't want this to be another 1 hour video, because people just don't watch it. When I see the average watch time for these huge videos that I do, like 1 hour or so, it's like 8 minutes, 9 minutes. So why will I record 1 hour when I have like more than 3 reacts to record yet, you know? So yeah, I don't want this to be so big, because not only the records will be big, but
like,
the editing will be big too.
You see someone with like a statue, a stone statue, or a marble statue in their profile picture, 9 out of 10 times, like the chances of them saying something retarded is like, it's almost guaranteed at that point.
You can never go full retard. You can never go full retard. It's that Trapkatanda teached me.
Point.
Never go full
Literally
retard.
Nobody thought of it that way. If you look at this and see a girl that can't run away, you are extremely mentally ill. You have like something wrong in your brain. Absolutely heinous. This is why they screech about rape culture, despite like often living in the most privileged countries in the world, with the lowest crime rates and statistics, just perpetually offended by things that aren't true, and it didn't happen.
Is she having some problems with her audio, or is just the way she cuts the the weird words, you know. But I couldn't understand what she was cutting in this phrase at all. I think if she did that intentionally, I think she cut it a lot. Maybe it's just me because I'm not native, but I just couldn't get it.
It's a fucking anime. Like, what? What are we talking about here? They literally can't look past the disability because in their heads
it's because they can't stand. They can't stand things like this. They can't. They just can't because they need. And these women have this internal need to make everything about themselves because they are narcissists. So that's why.
It's only part of
that's why they are complaining.
These are the same people that do this with like race or like sexual orientation. Like a character can have like a relationship and
it's not about the others. It's not about the enemy. It's about herself. That's why she are saying stuff like this, and she will probably die alone.
They automatically think like just because they're friends that it's above anything above that. It's like, oh my god, they're like so gay. I love that for them. It's like, what the fuck? Like, okay, I mean that's your fantasy, but like, is that really what's the characters are really all about? Like maybe there's more to the character, like their grittiness or what they've been through, and not like their relationship with one other person of the opposite gender that might be seen more as them just friends. I mean, like, okay, yeah, sure, you could like do whatever you want in your fantasy land, but like to take it so seriously, I feel like that's like another level of mental illness, and so is this. Oh my god! She can't say no!
It is, it truly is.
That's a little girl. This is weird.
Oh my god, no! Not again. No way. No. These? You see this here? This type of people are the worst, okay? This type of people that always come with this patrol of the little kid thing, these stupid guys. These stupid creatures, poor creatures, they are the worst. They are usually the ones that, if you look at their PC, their history, or whatever they do, you're gonna find the worst shit ever you can find in one's PC, in one's doing online, okay? That's it. That's all about it. Usually it always end up like this. Usually, generally speaking, it always end up like this. Usually they are the worst, and they are usually like, I think they act like that. They act like that to hide who they are, like to try to protect themselves about what they really are. Usually the ones that care the most about this are the usual ones that usually do stuff like this, you know? That really, like this type of thing, you know, that I'm not gonna say here.
Yes! Little girl! Yes! She looks little, chat! I fucking hate this universe. I hate this so much.
Don't worry, Alana. I will summon Meteor for us. Just wait a little bit more.
No, she's petite! It must be she's little! She's 24! She is small, therefore she is not an adult. Yes, all the real.
The refreshing community notes us again. Ah, that's so awesome. 24 years old. Take that.
Really short
Reverse
Latina women that are like 5'2" and they're in like their mid-50s. Yes, those are also children. That's crazy talk. That's fucking insane, man. The projection. They look the same age to me. Like, they're both 24, 25. At the youngest, maybe like 22, 21. Like,
I don't remember, but if I remember correctly in the anime, I think he's younger than her.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Remember.
You can even see, like, if you're not a fucking brain-dead idiot, you can see the dynamic with how she looks at him. Like, who the fuck looks at... Children don't look at this like this at fucking adults unless they're being fucking groomed, man. That's not a little girl, that's a woman. They look the same age to me. Check his hard drives, man. This is actual projection. Oh my god. The height of consent.
It is projection.
Cinema. How the height of consent strikes again. The disability of consent. You show this as a fantasy because it's not true.
It's not. It's not about age of consent and ways. It's a
For the majority of men who participated in abuse of disabled people. This person took the words right out of my mouth. That shit was retarded to read. Reading comprehension! This is the same thing! Media literacy! Do you guys remember what I talked about yesterday? Media literacy is so... it's not existent nowadays. It's the same thing. Look at the comments, bro. This retard is literally just swinging in air. Like, fighting ghosts. How did you get this mentally ill? Who hurt you, bro? Is there a femcil epidemic? Also,
it's like the last video that I reacted to Asmongold, reacting to another video about race war. They were talking about that. Oh, you shouldn't fight hate against hate and whatever. It's not about fighting hate against hate, but you gotta say something. You gotta reply this stuff. You gotta show them that they are wrong. Not expecting them to change, but expecting others to that are still silent at this. Because come on, just imagine if no one wasn't coming to answer this type of people that appears on X all the time and show how unhinged and strange they are. This is what would prevail inside people's minds. They would thought that this is the correct, and they are right, and people would be even the ones that doesn't I think we've passed that time already. I think in the beginning, actually, people were like that. This type of people showed up and says all this stuff here, and no one was showing to say the contrary, even though they believe that what they say are wrong because of the retaliation, because no one was saying anything. But nowadays, people are coming and say, no, you're strange as fuck, and you were you are doing a lot of projection here, and you're saying a lot of stupid things, and you are probably the most weird to always care and look about this stuff and reminds you that, oh, they are underage and whatever. I literally was watching one video on X yesterday that the police took 2 people out of, I don't know where, I think it was a bathroom or something, because they are doing, that thing inside, very much like videos kind of out of context. And the girl was clearly, her appearance was clearly like over 20, and people were claiming that she was 12. Oh my god, the woman was clearly 20 years old or more. Someone said that she that in the news or something she had like 21 or 22 years old. For me, looking at her, I would give a 25 slash 30, like between the age of 25 to 30. And the guy just came and said, oh, she's underage, she's 12, and insisting on that crap for all the time, like it's all projection. They just try to, oh my god,
to follow 6,000 people, that's fucking insane too. Like, that's a big indicator for me. How do you look at the cute anime of a guy taking care of a disabled girl and think to yourself, men are trash, and just spew absolute bullshit that you made up and then start fighting with people in the comments about it? How did we get here? How fucking jobless are you? You're getting fucking ratioed too while you're at it. It's so fucking cringe.
I mean, even though it's like I was saying again, you guys, as you guys saw in the video about Asmongold, the Asmongold reaction, we need to fight against this stuff. I mean, it's even the Bible. You have to fight to defend the truth. The thing is that what is truth nowadays is very hard to distinguish. Even though we look for it, many of us like me look for it to be always being in favor of truth all the time. we still commit mistakes just for not comprehending things and limitations of our own intellectuality and stuff like that. We always, in some degree, be like that. But we need to keep trying to always fight and defend and search for the truth. And I mean, unless unless you don't wanna be a good person, if you're aiming to be a very good person in this world yet, even though it's so lost, but if you have this desire to be good, if you're aiming to be good, if you urge to be good and to be righteous, you need to be looking for the truth, for your entire life. It's just like that. It's simple yet so complicated. It's just look for the truth, defend the truth, fight for the truth, and yeah, it's more about it than anything else. But you're gonna do mistakes, but you probably will commit way more mistakes than the others that are just not looking for it and just looking for protecting what they think that is the truth, like trying to create their own truths and live for them. Like, it's the worst saying that I ever heard that was created in the last few generations is that everyone has their own truth. This is so absurd. This is so stupid. There is only one truth for everything.
Did you even try to think about before telling that lie? We know this is demonstrably false. Where? Citation needed. No, most men do not abuse disabled people. Yeah, wow, it's almost like the majority of men and the majority of people are fucking normal. I'm so sick of it. Stop lying and stop abusing women and the disabled. She's just directly attacking this guy. What the fuck? Yeah, the actual data. Yeah, that's actually a really good point, Cheddar. It gets exponentially worse looking at the actual data. Where is this actual data, bro? Where is it? Please,
I
show
would
it to
say
us.
exactly that.
I
What
would
is
love to see it.
Goddamn data?
How did we
Where
get
is
to this
it?
point, man? Oh my god, look at the fucking... This is botted. This is 100% botted. 100 comments and 50...
I always do that too. I mean, sometimes I do that too. I sometimes say things like without not giving the source, but when I say that, I always think I think it was like that. I'm not sure. I remember to having read something like that. I not like hit the hammer and say, no, it was just like that. Because come on, if everything that we think that we want to talk, we have to find a source too. It's so difficult. So when I don't have the source of it, when I'm not 100% sure of something, I don't hit the hammer and say something like that. I just say, oh, I think it was like that. I remember seeing something like that or some stuff like this. So, but yeah, it's not what she's doing clearly.
55,000 likes. I love it when people think it's not obvious when people get, they might have not bought.
You fetishize disabled women because you're narcissistically attracted to the idea of women being forced to depend on you. Oh my god.
But people who agree with it, they'll do it just to feel like they're validated. And the Twitter flags, oh yes, of course. You fetishize disabled women because you're narcissistically attracted to the idea of women being forced to depend.
That is not. That's just not only because the stuff that I mentioned it early in the video, but also the necessity of taking care of someone. Like maybe he just want to be a few more useful, and just want to take care of someone there. So I don't know. I think it's one of the reasons too. Some people just feel better taking care of other people, and not by by selfish saying, but to show love, some kind of thing. It's another way that person, because there's a lot of forms to show love for someone, and some people, people show love for each other in different forms. So, I mean, it's not in one way. Each person has its own way, but some persons are more inclined to do in a way than other way. possible. And some people just wanna show more their affection by take care of other. That's why maybe some people are more attracted to people with disabilities because of that. Because this is the best opportunity for them to love someone. Because the way they to someone more is by taking care of them. And I'm not saying that they know this consciously. Most people don't, but unconsciously, it's an unconscious attraction because of that. Because they are like that when they love. It's simple as that. It's not to have like someone in hold like arrested with you forever. Like in a oh my god, it's so disgusting.
Oh man. What the?
Are you disabled? Aren't we all? I mean, what does disabled even mean, bro? I'm something of a philosopher. Oh, no! No, you didn't say that. Oh my god, no. Please, no. There are some way for me to just unsee what I've seen right now, what I read right now. Oh my god, no, please, no.
Someone seriously asked and says, "Are you disabled? Aren't we all?" I mean, what does disabled even mean, bro? Yeah, maybe you're mentally disabled?
What the heck? It's what they always do. It's always the same type of people. They are always in the same package. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. They are likely a united group and all of them thinking the same exactly way. Everything needs to be banalized. Everyone, like, my god. Like, disability is now a point of view. You know, like everything else that they want. Like, gender is a point of view, you know? Like, race is a point of view. Even race is a point of view to them. Because if you're white and you're using, like, dreads, you suddenly became black, you know? Like, you woke up feeling more black today. What the heck? What the heck? Everything to them is justifiable. Everything to them can change and everything can be everything. Oh my god, like, they are literally, I better not say that. I better not say that to you too. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm something of a philosopher. Is this trolling? Is this person seriously trolling? Like, what are we talking about, man? I just don't understand these.
It's just, yes, I have the same feeling, Alana. It's just a movie. Animated. Okay.
People,
Wake
man.
up. Be better.
Being forced to depend on me. Is it bad that I first thought the guy's fantasy was just having a loving family? Yes, silly Billy. This is...
Hello, Brazilian comment there. Eu acho que era mais sobre ter amor mútuo e não sobre the red bar is hiding the text. I will expect her to go down so I can read the rest.
All your fault, Billy. Chat, if you thought of having a family, you're weird.
If I let this like that, will I be able to? No, the bar just stays there. I want to read that.
I believe this is rage bait. I really do, but I know there are people like this.
I want to read and translate to you.
The person thinks that like this unironically. Like, let's just take a second here and think about it. Let's be rational. We're gonna turn our brain on, chat. Who does this post most represent? Disabled women, more specifically wheelchair-bound women. But let's imagine you're a wheelchair-bound woman, and you see this post and read the comments. How would you feel if anytime a man was interested in you, and all you read were the comments from these freaks telling you that he's only interested in you because you can't run away from him? Or because he has a fetish for you being crippled? Like, if you use your brain for half a second, like, your neurons fire for just a fraction of a second, you'd realize that these feminists are mentally ill turbo retards. It just makes so much sense.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and
well
it makes
said,
women
Alana.
feel
Well
worse.
said.
It keeps the divide high, and this is the result. The male caregiver fantasy is like entirely rooted in the idea that treating women with basic dignity entitles you to their bodies. In what universe? Like, what? And thus, the more you do for the woman, the more you are entitled to. Fuck off with this shit. Chat. What? Nothing destroys a happy woman faster than an unhappy woman. Oh, absolutely. 100%. They bring them down so that there's less people that are willing to date. I'm telling you, it's like a crab bucket situation. Again, more mental illness.
It's like they unconsciously want to every woman to just like literally hate everything like that and having nothing like that. It just, oh, if I'm bad, if I'm destroyed, if I'm never gonna have anything in my life because the way I am, if my life will be always empty like this, I want this to every other woman too. It's just like that. I don't think that they think consciously like that, but you know how the unconscious is way more strong than everything in your lives. I mean, some people may think that you are conscious the most of the times that the things that we do in your life, but the true fact is that our unconscious mind controls us for the most part of the day. And just for small decisions, for brief moments in our life, we use the conscious side of our brain. I mean, I like to read a lot of brain functioning stuff. I just find it interesting to understand how the brain works, mostly related to language learning and stuff like this.
Men are hard programmed to want to provide and protect. This post isn't about incels that feel obligated to your body for being nice to you. There wasn't like a tips fedora, ma'am, may you suck my penis kind of thing. It's about having someone who genuinely appreciates you and loves you for loving them for who they are, no matter the disability. Jesus Christ, these people are actually demented. How do you miss the point this hard? Are you actually this loveless and you fucking hate yourself so fucking much that you need to do this? Yeah, God forbid you have a disabled partner, IRL. Like, what the fuck, man? Yes, sure, it's hard being disabled and having no legs or whatever. Maybe you're blind or deaf. Like, I understand, but why? Things like this are Rorschach tests. You can.
The truth would be, the simple way would be you have to, I mean, I don't say you have to. After all, love is a conscious choice. Why can we were talking about unconscious and conscious things? What is unconscious, totally chemical, is the passion, the desire to have someone for you, like sexually, and this is temporary. This pass, and the love lasts. And I think the reason that that passion exists, that these chemicals exist, is for us to have the possibility of getting to know each other, like feel the need to know that person better, and then decide if you want to pass the entire life with that person. So usually the first, like 99% of the time, is the physical attraction, the sexual attraction for that person. And because of that, because you notice that person sexually, you're gonna start within time to get conscious about the person. And then you're gonna realize if you love that person or not. And bro, the thing is that most happen nowadays is that most people don't. That's why no one is being up together for more than 1 year. People just cannot support, just can't stand being together for more than that anymore. Because I think the main reason is because everyone became more selfish, but also society, governments, like always say, created a lot of problems to our society that we usually not had before. And yeah, that's true. It's all came up from upside to down, created by us. It wasn't. And they tried to convince us that we created this for us, but no. It's all artificial and created by them. It's a fact. It's a fact. If you have some brain cells on your head, you will have come to the same conclusion as I am now. And that's why I just don't trust governments at all. That's it. But I always say I still not finished what I was going to say, but I just forgot. It's something that comes with ADHD. You cannot focus in one specific stuff. Your mind is always floating around here and there. Oh my god, I think I talk my ADHD a lot about in my videos, but it's just because it happens while I'm in recording, as I see. I don't remember anymore what I was talking. I changed the subject, but I still didn't finish the talk what I was talking before. I know that, but I just don't remember what I was talking anymore. This is so... Oh, this is so awful. Let's continue.
Believe by how they fill in the blanks. Yo, actually though, it's like a psychologist asking them a question and this is how they respond. They're like, tics, mentally ill. I see. You must have issues. This makes me believe there's nothing genuine in life. And
talking about tics, I remember that video, that reaction that I did about the girl faking, the girl, not that creature faking
everything's
Tourette.
transactional.
Yes.
No, well, that's what they believe. Yes. Don't fucking buy into this bullshit. What normal women, fucking like women that aren't fucking crazy, they understand that this is not how it works. I'm disabled myself, and these takes I've genuinely seen it hurt to read. Yeah, this is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh no.
I really would like to see a perspective of a disabled person, a very good in-depth perspective of a disabled person about this. You know, I would like to see what they think reading this stuff.
Me liking all the quotes, dunking on this shit-ass post. This is definitely botted likes. 8.5, 28 comments, yeah. Palestine flag. I'm minor fucking idiots. Chat, it genuinely does check out. Like, you do not develop your brain until you become an adult, and even then you're just starting out. You are so fucking stupid. Good guy? Yep. This checks out. This absolutely tracks. God damn, these people are so stupid. As someone who watched this anime, highly recommend. I don't think any of the people making comments like this actually watched the anime.
This is fetish
so close,
content.
This is fetish content. Great point, actually. Again, tourists at their peak. Great point. Absolutely fantastic. You know absolutely none of these terminally online, perpetually, like, seething, loveless Karens have even watched this anime. They just happened upon this post and started malding. Like, again, I haven't watched this anime, but I've watched something similar, like, you know, like a love story and stuff. So cringe, man. Oh no, fetish content, yeah!
You should watch this.
I'm gonna virtue signal, guys! I'm gonna virtue signal about this shit. They did the same thing with Spy Family. Yo, actually true, and that's one of my favorite animes of all time. Yeah, Your Name. Yeah, that's the one I watched. I think I watched it like twice or 3 times. It's actually beautiful, it's a really good story. I totally believe it, and I'm sure it's really nice. And it's not fetish content at all. These fucking retards don't watch the shit and then they go, actually, this is fetish content. This is oppressive to women in wheelchairs and then just fucking drool over the keyboard. These same motherfuckers, when their disabled wife is too sick to have sex with them for months on end. And then they compare to fucking Silent Hill, bro. For the fucking James. Are you trolling? Like, actually. Flags in bio. Pronouns in bio.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's always the same creep group. It's always the same.
Minors do not interact. 19 years old. Slur in bio. You were a minor a year ago. You're still mentally a minor now. Opinion discarded. Come back when you have at least a half-developed brain, please. Please! Reality average man when wife is diagnosed with cancer. A rad femme not out of love for women because of my hatred for men. Yep, there it is. There it is. Yep. No, this doesn't happen to men or women. This happens only to women. I've got a post for this. Hold on. I bet I can find it instantly with a Google search. Yeah, my boyfriend's cancer was ruining my mental health. My boyfriend's cancer battle was ruining my mental health, so I left him. Now I'm running a marathon in his honor. It's almost like it goes both ways. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk, chat? I know, it's a crazy thought, isn't it? Yeah, like, oh yeah, it's just men who do it. Yeah, totally. Like, we have actual evidence, like proof. Like, this is a real news story. They interviewed her. It's real. It's not like a fake, like, oh my god, believe me, trust me, source kind of thing. Oh my god. It's so cringe. Oh, yeah. How much money did she raise? They keep citing a stat that says men leave women with cancer more than women, but that stat was retracted and debunked. Yeah, I know. We already went over it. It's just funny to, like, see these fucking rad femmes that hate men more than they love women. Like, I don't know, man. It's so fucking psychologically torturing to read. Shitty people are shitty regardless of gender, no way. Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's not about, like, I hate women. I hate men. It's almost like scummy people exist of all genders.
Now, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons and YouTube members that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my 5-tail Fox member, Jans, and my 3-tail Fox members, Heath Rowell and Fenny Sylvy, for the incredible support to my work. You guys are amazing. Also thanks to any of you that support me through Tron for things to the channel and by promoting videos on Patreon. Sending super thanks or you that just like watch and share my content. Thank you very much. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, man, thank you for the videos, SmugAlana. It was very, like, you know, it's some kind, I don't know, it varies with days. Some days I just find it fun. Actually, I had some fun with how heated these people are, but at the end of the video, I was more like kind of, oh my god, these people are so disturbed. When we gonna get rid of this? When you gonna get rid of these people, huh? Oh my god. Oh my god, something has to be done. Something has to be done. Their world is being destroyed. It's just to think, about the world has been the same, and like has been everything good, everything okay, up until these people start appearing, popping up everywhere on the internet, everywhere. And then we have a problem in society. We have many problems in society. We have everything going wrong, every weird shit happening. Oh my god, I'm not saying that it's like I said before. They are all being used. But the thing is, on someone becoming like these weirdos that we've seen on this video, there is no comeback. You cannot convince one person like that anymore. There is no way you can argue with that anymore. You argue with that, you still argue with that lie, not to show them some truth, but to show others that are looking at that silence and wondering if they are right or wrong. Is that why? That is the why you should try to fight against them. Not because of them, but because the others. That doesn't have a clear idea of what's going on, or think that their voice is not gonna be read or something like that. Think that will have backlash if they post their ideas or something like that. That's why we fight. No, not Komistan, because they are a lost cause. And I'm not saying that's 100% their fault. They are part of the problem. A problem that was created artificially by governments and big corporations. That's all. Thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Links below. Patreon, Discord server. Consider support on Patreon. It helps a lot. If you don't like Patreon for any reason, consider becoming a YouTube member. That also helps. I see you guys in the next one. Bye!